We have spent 50 episodes journeying to the furthest edges of space and time. We have stood at the event horizons of black holes, watched the birth of galaxies, and marveled at the scale of the Laniakea supercluster. But for our final exploration in this series, we don't need a telescope or a starship. We only need to look inward. Tucked inside your skull is a 3-pound mass of gray and white matter that is, quite literally, the most complex object we have ever discovered in the known universe. It contains more connections than there are stars in the Milky Way, and it generates enough electricity to power a light bulb while consuming less energy than a laptop. It is the seat of your consciousness, the architect of your reality, and the final frontier of science. Today, we step inside the cathedral of the mind. This is video 55. The secrets of the human brain, the most complex object in the universe. For centuries, we thought of the brain as a simple organ, or perhaps a cooling system for the blood. But as we began to peel back its layers, we realized we were looking at a biological machine of staggering sophistication. To understand its scale, we must start with the numbers. For a long time, the popular figure was 100 billion neurons. However, as of 2025, modern neural mapping techniques have refined that number to approximately 86 billion neurons. While that is slightly fewer than the number of stars in our galaxy, the true complexity lies not in the number of cells, but in how they are connected. Each of those 86 billion neurons can have up to 10,000 individual connections to its neighbors. This creates a network of roughly 100 trillion synapses, the tiny gaps where chemical and electrical signals jump from one cell to another. To put that in perspective, if you were to count one synapse every second, it would take you over 3 million years to finish. This is the connectome, a web of wiring so dense and intricate that if we were to stretch out all the nerve fibers in a single human brain, they would wrap around the Earth 4 times. This is the hardware of your soul. But what makes the brain truly extreme is its efficiency. One of the world's most powerful supercomputers, the Frontier system, requires 20 million watts of power to perform its calculations and takes up the space of a small building. Your brain performs even more complex tasks, processing vision, regulating heartbeats, storing decades of memories, and generating original thoughts using only about 20 watts. That's about the same as a dim porch light. Your brain is the most energy-efficient processor in existence, and we still don't fully understand how it manages to do so much with so little. The brain is not a static object. It is a living construction site. This is the miracle of neuroplasticity ***. For a long time, scientists believed the brain was hardwired by the time we reached adulthood. We now know this is false. Every time you learn a new skill, form a memory, or even have a deep conversation, the physical structure of your brain changes. Neurons sprout new branches, and synapses strengthen or weaken. Your brain is constantly rewiring itself in response to your experiences. This is why a taxi driver in London has a physically larger hippocampus, the area responsible for navigation, than the average person. You are not just a passenger in your brain. You are its lead architect. One of the greatest secrets of the brain lies in the other cells, the ***glial cells ***. For 100 years, we thought these were just glue to hold the neurons in place. But in the last few years, leading up to 2025, we've discovered that glial cells, specifically astrocytes, play a massive role in intelligence. They regulate the flow of signals and may even be responsible for the storage of long-term memories. In some ways, The neurons are the wires, but the glial cells are the operators of the network. This shift from a neurocentric view to a system-wide view is changing everything we know about brain health and aging. But the most profound mystery, the one that keeps physicists and philosophers up at night, is consciousness. How does 3 pounds of meat generate the feeling of being you? How do electrical pulses in the visual cortex turn into the vibrant colors of a sunset? This is the hard problem of consciousness. We can map the where and the how, but we cannot yet explain the why. Some scientists suggest that consciousness might be an emergent property of high-level complexity, much like how a traffic jam emerges from a group of cars without any single car being the cause. Others, looking at the theories we've discussed in previous videos, suggest that the brain might be a quantum computer, using the spooky connections of subatomic particles to generate the unified experience of reality. The brain's evolution is a story of stack. At the base is the brainstem often called the lizard brain, which handles the basics: breathing, heart rate, and survival instincts. Wrapped around that is the limbic system the seat of our emotions and memories. And finally, draped over the top like a wrinkled blanket is the neocortex This is the part that makes us human. It is responsible for language, abstract thought, imagination, and the ability to project ourselves into the future. The fact that we can even ask questions about the universe is a gift from this thin layer of gray matter that has grown so large it has to fold in on itself to fit inside our skulls. As we look toward the future of Human 2.0, we are entering the era of the brain-computer interface, BCI. In 2024 and 2025, we have seen massive leaps in our ability to read and write to the brain. We have developed brain pacemakers that can stop the tremors of Parkinson's in real time and neural implants that allow paralyzed individuals to type at the speed of thought. We are beginning to bridge the gap between biological and artificial intelligence. The next step, which some find exciting and others find terrifying, is the potential to expand our minds by linking them directly to the cloud, giving us instant access to all of human knowledge. But the brain also has its dark secrets. We are discovering that our perception is a controlled hallucination. Your brain doesn't see the world as it actually is. It sees a version of the world that is useful for survival. It fills in the blanks, ignores the irrelevant, and makes predictions about what is going to happen next. Most of what you think you see is actually a construction of your internal model. In a very real sense, you are living inside a simulation generated by your own mind. This brings us to a haunting cosmic comparison. Have you ever noticed that a map of the neurons in the brain looks remarkably similar to a map of the cosmic web The way galaxies are clustered along filaments with vast voids in between mirrors. The way neurons are arranged in the cortex. Some physicists have even calculated that the complexity density of the human brain is higher than that of a galaxy. If the universe is a macrocosm, the brain is the ultimate microcosm. We are a mirror of the stars, contained within a few inches of bone. Why does the brain matter in a series about the universe? Because without the brain, the universe is silent. The galaxies might be grand, but they have no one to admire them. The black holes might be powerful, but they have no one to fear them. The laws of physics are the rules of the game, but the human brain is the player that gives the game meaning. We are the part of the universe that has finally opened its eyes and asked, "Where am I?" The study of the brain is the ultimate act of self-discovery. Every discovery in neuroscience is a discovery about why you feel the way you do, why you remember the things you do, and why you dream the dreams you do. It is the most personal science there is. As we continue to map the final frontier of the mind, we are finding that the inner space is just as vast and mysterious as the outer space. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to appreciate the miracle sitting behind your eyes. It is the result of 4 billion years of evolution, a chain of life that survived every mass extinction and every ice age to reach this point. It is a biological masterpiece that allows you to contemplate the infinite. You are not just a spectator in the universe. You are its most sophisticated creation. Thank you for joining us for video 55 as we explored the incredible secrets of the human mind. Our journey through the cosmos has taught us that the universe is vast, but our journey through the brain has taught us that we have the power to contain that vastness within ourselves. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the most complex object in existence, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have many more stories to tell, from the hidden Planet 9 in our own backyard to the ultimate search for the first second of time. Until next time, keep your curiosity sharp, value the gift of your consciousness, and remember, you are the universe's way of thinking about itself. Safe travels through the magnificent mental cosmos.